But you sit and you watch. The women don't like each other. The women can't stand each other because if you look at it, even on that punk show, the women, all they did was bicker with each other most of the damn time. They can't stand each other.
And then they go as far as cursing somebody else out, calling them a bitch, calling them a homo. I beat that bitch if I seen her in person. I listen to some of that shit. I'm like, wow. So this is how y'all treat each other, but y'all get upset with me if I say hoes or whatever names I could call y'all. Y'all don't have a problem with that. Nah, the thing is, at one point in time, I used to be more, I would curve the mouth and not say certain things, but now when I sit back and look at this, fuck that. I might as well let y'all have it, because y'all don't give a fuck about your own damn image. Mm-hmm. So maybe if I speak about y'all in this manner, maybe it'll make y'all wake up. Maybe more people start waking up and saying, you know what, there's a problem with y'all. Maybe y'all wake up.
Yeah, if it's that big of a damn deal, then literally you wouldn't have to sit there and have the women speak like that. Like, I didn't understand. It's like, they got these queens, and they all got names on it. Afro Queen and Divine Queen, but they calling each other bitches and calling you bitches.
Bitches? What the fuck is a he bitch? I don't get this shit. I've been hearing this for the longest.
I can't call the woman a bitch, but the woman can turn around and call me a bitch. The man that's protecting the woman who's saying don't call women bitches is not only calling me a bitch, but allowing her to call me a bitch. And where's the logic?
There's none. None. And I've been trying to tell that to these brothers, man, listen, there ain't no logic in the shit you're doing. It makes you look fucking ridiculous. There's no logic. It doesn't make sense. Just sit down and analyze it. Remove your emotion for a second and just look at it. Here you are having a problem with somebody else making a video talking or showing you the shit that these people put up, whether it be on some world star hip hop or whatever. But now, mind you, you're here to defend women. But you're going in on another female just because she agrees with our opinion or whatever. Oh, she's a bitch. She's a hoe. Wait a second. Are you serious?
Yep. That tickles me.
Does that shit? Here you are saying that you want people to defend women, but here you are attacking women yourself. Mm-hmm. That's a female tendency. And when you see a man doing that shit, I'll tell you something else, man. I don't take any man seriously that says he's defending black women or any group of women. And this is why when I listen to them make threats, when I listen to y'all make threats and say you're gonna do all this and I'll fuck y'all up, I don't take not a single one of y'all fucking seriously. Because when you don't confront real issues of what exploits black women, there's no way in hell, I know and everyone else who thinks like me knows that you're a bitch. That this is just a front that you're putting up trying to impress them. When you won't deal with any of these reality shows or at least take the time to make a video trying to educate these women on why they should not support this, but you're going to come together and make some videos, or we're going to shut down these accounts, and this is what we're going to do. Man, ain't nobody taking none of you Negroes seriously. Yeah. That's just the way it works. Nobody.
The effeminized black man is the embarrassment of the black culture and the embarrassment of black society as a whole. And if you want to say there's a black community, which I still say there isn't one, and if there is one, I say fuck it. And I don't give a damn who don't like it, because I say fuck a community that will decide to push its woman out front, let her lead. Mm-hmm. The man be like, listen, one of the defenders of, and I'll talk about this, I got to. One of the defenders of these so-called black women is this guy named Clifford or something like that. That's on what's his name show. Clifford is in his late 40s. He lives with his mom. He does videos in secret and quiet because it's late now and he get in trouble. He called my show. I don't know if you heard. He called my show after I took the picture with Philly Jess. Called my show. 5 in the morning, no lie. I'm wrong for my show being on at 5 in the morning, but that's another story. 5 in the morning, he calls my show. Guess what it says when he calls my show? Yo, man, that was cool with y'all. Yeah, man, that was cool with you and Philly Jess did. That was cool and everything. That was cool. But I just called to let you know that the beef will never be squashed with me and you. Nigga, I'ma always hate you. This is what he called my show at 5 in the morning saying. Then he made 2 videos about that phone call when he got off.
That's some effeminate shit. And I'm sorry, man, and listen, and this is the problem with Tyrone. I've said this shit last year. If you're trying to get people to defend the position of black women, you have to get people that know how to think, how to analyze, get to the source of a problem. And this is why I don't talk about Clifford. Because honestly, I feel sorry for this guy.
I do too.
I feel bad for him, and it's not even worth my time. And listen, dude, you might watch the video and make a bunch of videos toward me. It is what it is. Because at this point in time, I feel sorry for a lot of you brothers, because when you listen to this guy, I mean, first of all, some female that don't even show her face done gamed him.
Got him wrapped around the finger.
All these other brothers are talking about this. I mean, here you are in your 40s, you should know this shit. And you letting them game you like this. Like, come on, man. At some point or another, you got to understand when these females are for you. And I've said this before. If these women give a fuck about you, they're going to tell you, man, listen, don't do that. You're making a fool out of yourself. That's how you know if somebody truly have your best interest at heart. Is what they're not afraid to tell you.
Thank you. But then why they don't see that that's what we're doing? We're not saying we hate black women in the least. We're actually saying, look, here's what I'm saying. I just want to separate. A woman called last night. She said, if you were to deliver your message differently, then it would reach the people who you wanted to reach. Because right now you're only reaching the people who don't fit the category you want. And I threw off. I said, that's exactly what I want to do. I said when they do an AIDS, HIV campaign, are they trying to reach the people that have AIDS, or are they trying to reach the people that don't to make sure they don't get it? She could say that.
It don't make sense, man. And like I said, you expect this from women because we know women, they think with emotion and they just start going off on shit. Here's something they just think, let you have it. They don't stop to think. But a man is supposed to be able to think just a little better. Wait a second. Let me properly put my words together before I say it. Let me think of what I'm saying. I have a problem. Listen, if I dislike somebody's message, but I can't refute it with a rational debate or rebuttal, no word come out of my mouth.
Me, I'm the same way.
No word. I just keep my mouth. You know, I don't like what this guy's saying, but shit, I'm gonna leave that alone because I know it's true. I really can't go against it.
Let's just ask this: how difficult it is being a person who, like you said, you have your own message, you have your own channel. How difficult is it to just go find some dude on YouTube that you disagree with?
They'll watch the video. I mean, it's pretty simple, but they will watch all of your videos to try to find something to break down. Every last video that you make, okay, we get the point. You don't like the message, even though you really do like it. You agree with it. This is what 90% of them say. Oh, I agree with Tommy said. I agree with what Quasi said. Yeah, we know that. We know that. But here you are constantly making all of these damn videos, trying to make it seem, and like I said, I already know that your intentions are disingenuous. When I listen to 100,000 black men against Tommy Sotomayor, I'm thinking to myself, wait a second. You have George Zimmerman who murdered a black child who was taking pictures on public beaches in Florida, you know, signing autographs, trying to organize celebrity matches to make money at the expense of this young boy. And y'all have not organized not one platform. They put out your information plenty of times.
Oh, yeah.
Grandmother's information, your mother's information.
Got my girlfriend information.
But wait a second. You have not one time thought, said, you know what, we're going to put this guy's information out. Let's George Zimmerman's information. Nothing.
The
not
man
one
who
fucking
shot
thing.
the kids in the car down in Florida. You can keep going.
Nothing. The drug dealers that's in your community. As a matter of fact, if I were to take you to Harlem, which is not that far from here, it's in Manhattan, you will see the dysfunction of what I'm talking about, and I'm going to put together a video, and I'm going to show all of these churches. I already started doing something on that.
Nice.
One video where I walked through there and I just showed like 5 or 6 churches on one main street in a block's radius, some across the street from the other. In certain cases, 2 on the same block. And you will find all these churches there. And when you go into these churches, I'm pretty sure you're going to find single mothers that are in that church. And if that pastor doesn't have a problem with the way that community looks, and he's not saying, listen, get these young boys in here, get these men in here, because we have a platform that is going to help these men. You know, first we're going to teach them how to properly analyze and think, and then we're going to teach them how to go out there and be productive. But when you go to Harlem, you're going to find a bunch of Negroes standing on street corners, selling watermelon. This is what you're going to find. I'm dead ass. You go out there on a Friday night or a Saturday night, especially in the summertime, and I'll tell you another thing. Some information got back to me, and I believe I even mentioned this to David Carroll. You have, and this is the black community, you have trannies in that neighborhood selling ass, prostituting men. And this also fits the stereotype that black men are on a down low. Most of them are gay, and that shit, I'm sorry, it deeply disturbs me when I see this shit, and when I hear it. There's no other way I can say this.
A woman called my show. Person called my show. She's a follower of mine on Twitter. He's a follower of mine on Twitter. It's one of them trannies. It's one of them trannies that can pass. The tranny said, I like your show. Finally called in because I said something that made the tranny mad, I guess. Called my show. So I'm going to let you know I'm a transsexual. I follow your stuff. Some of the stuff I find funny. But what you did in Washington, D.C. hurt my feelings. I said, what was that? You took a picture of that tranny when it was at work, wasn't bothering anybody, and you told people about it. And what you need to do is try to help people on the education of transsexuals, gays. But I said, hold on. If one thing I'm trying to do is build black men up, I can't build black men up talking about transsexual black men. I said, no offense to you. To me, that's a destruction of the black family unit.
It is.
I cannot sit up there and back that. You can do what you want to do. I don't have any hatred towards you. I said, but another thing I do have a problem with. You watch all my videos that's talking about black women wearing bad weaves or being fat or not taking care of their kids. And I made one video about a transsexual with bad weave, bad attitude, and you tell me that's making that person feel bad. Well, don't you think that was making them other damn black women feel bad? You start your damn interest, and that goes back again to a feminine black man, because no matter how much of a woman that motherfucker look like, underneath all that stuff, that is a
man. A fucking man. If they don't see a problem with that shit, that you have more and more of these black men. And what I don't understand is, how do you want to sacrifice? I love being a man. Everything about it. I love being masculine. I love being able to critically think. I love being able to properly analyze.
They love being able to lift about 400 pounds. But go ahead.
The strength, oh yeah, that's a plus. I love that. What I don't understand is, how can any man, and your average man, have some strength to him? All men do. So you ain't got to look like me in order to have strength. But why would you now want to sacrifice that to deal with what a woman has to deal with?
You know what it reminds me of? Remember I don't know if you're a sci-fi fan, a huge sci-fi fan, and look at the X-Men. And in the X-Men, in the one when Magneto was like, why the fuck would you want to take this serum that's going to turn you into a regular person?
I think I've seen that one.
This is what these men are doing. All that stuff you said, they have to take a serum to dumb themselves down, to take away what makes them strong, to become weaker. They have to do like Superman, go into the damn thing and come back out Clark Kent.
Why? I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. Why? What the fuck possesses a man to say that this is cool to suck another man's dick? I mean, I can't grasp it. That shit, the saddest part is, it don't go on downtown here in this community where white people live, or people who come in to visit. It don't go on over there in the Hispanic community. At least not the large numbers it is. But you go to Harlem. If you go to Harlem, you're gonna find this shit. You come outside at night.
Wow. I'm telling you, DC was wild. Atlanta is wild. I got some photos of dudes walking around in prom dresses. Shit you not.
Why does a man want to wear a fucking dress? I don't get it. It just doesn't make any damn sense.
I still never got the logic, and let's just say if gays think that what they're doing is right, which again, I have no problem with no gays. I just speak logic. If you think what you're doing is right, and you think, well, hey, I was going this way, then why do you have to justify by one of you acting like a woman, one of you acting like a man, trying to take traditional roles when you would not do that if you were born that way?
Because if you like men, shouldn't you like masculine men?
You like men just like you. Like, y'all go play ball, lift weights, and go home and do what it is y'all do.
So why do you want, and here's the deal, why do you want a watered down version of a woman? Why? That's all it is. Just like when you see two lesbians, and one's a dyke, butched out, trying to be a man.
Pants sagging.
Exactly, then you got one that's feminine. Hold on a second, for all that, why don't you go get you a real fucking man?
And then you gonna sleep with the woman with a dildo.
And this thing gotta put on a piece of plastic to fuck your ass. I mean, it don't make no damn sense. It's like, for all that, go get the real thing.
You still gotta say it. Nobody wants to say it. I said it's a mental disorder. It's gotta be a mental disorder. If you're trying to be with somebody that's not what you really want. I wouldn't date a white girl that quote unquote act black.
Nah, never.
It's just the worst shit I'd ever do.
It's a turn off.
Yeah.
It's a turn off.
I didn't get with you so you could do this. What the hell? I would just get a real one.
Listen, I remember one time I was talking to a white girl. She told me, "Oh, you don't sound black enough." And you said, "The fuck you mean I don't sound black enough?" As if you know a motherfucking thing about being black. Don't you ever tell me no shit about being black. I was born black, bitch. You just want to be it.
Hey.
Now, if you want black dick inside of you, that's one thing. But to tell me what being black, no.
But an effeminate black dude is the same ones who run around trying to be a quote-unquote stereotypical black, to try and be this monolith. We've been told, and that's what the problem you, me, and David are running into. We're not towing the company line. So when you're not towing the company line, your supervisor is kind of upset. And the supervisor in the black neighborhood, of course, is the black woman.
Yeah.
And she got a lot of people underneath her, a lot of foot soldiers. that just want to sleep with her so bad. Because if you watch the Talk Real Stupid crew, them Talk Real Stupid crew, you watch them dudes thirsty. They somewhere between Wednesday and Friday. They thirsty. And you just listen to them, and you're like, these grown ass men do weird shit. One, Tyrone and Cliff, and always calling Monty's wife fat. Tyrone's girl is not a slim chick.
And I asked this brother this question because I've heard him say it time and time again. You know, I gotta stop this negative message. You don't like what people saying about black women. Oh, we gotta be the defenders of black women. I asked him, I said, listen, brother, I gotta ask you this question. What does talking about another man's wife, how does that help black women? Regardless of what you think of him, and I said, I'm not just saying this to you, but this goes to anybody who's engaged in it. How does that help anybody? And why would you sit here making a video talking about a woman who don't even make videos?
And has nothing to do with your argument. You don't like this man. You don't like the man.
What does his wife got to do with it? He told me, you know, I'm going to do what I want to do. Now, like I said, the way a man deals with a situation, he gave me an answer. Maybe it wasn't the answer I was looking for, but when he gave me the answer, I had nothing more to say. That was it. End of discussion. Okay, I said what I did say. You said what you said. Done for. I'm not going to keep coming back over and over again saying, well, you know, here you go again. And, no, I made my point clear.
Yep.
That's what a man does. A man makes his point clear and he moves on with his message. That's simple. Anyone who has a legitimate message, they don't sit around on somebody's comment section trolling them left and right. They don't constantly keep making videos talking about that person, watching every, and this is the thing, y'all get topics from us, and then y'all run with the topic, and we already know what time it is. You know, I'm gonna show you.
I ain't even said it to him,
and
that's
I'm gonna
exactly why.
debunk him, and I'm gonna do this, man. No, you only thinking of this shit now because you have a couple of brothers who have now made it their business to come out and talk about this shit. Now y'all want to run with it, and the way y'all want to make it look like y'all doing significant stuff. And like I said before, all the videos y'all make that y'all believe are significant, defending black women, I told y'all, I've challenged y'all time and time again. You type in why I love black women, you're gonna find. And I left links in some of these videos because I want to see if if they won't actually deal with what I'm saying. What I found in these videos, I found maybe 2 videos from an Asian guy, 2 videos from a white guy. And those videos in under a year got what, 200,000 to 300,000 views. I looked at some of these brothers make some of these videos, and some of these were popular YouTubers. A couple of years, they got 800 views, 1,700 views. I said, if that's not a slap in y'all's damn face that these females don't give a fuck about y'all.
Thank you.
I don't know what else is. And if you look on the comment section to them white boys, them hoes are all on there. Oh,
Melt.
yeah. Let's have some babies. Oh, we make a great couple. Wow. And these are the same females that are going to tell me what I should be making videos about. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't even supporting what you talk about and what you want others to talk about.
They don't even do it. As a matter of fact, these so-called defenders of black women, let me tell you something. The one thing you don't see Talk Real Stupid, the crew, and none of them do, you don't see them making these line of videos. My thing is, if you say somebody's putting out a negative message about these people, if black women were so positive, then all they would be doing is making these positive videos. But you can't even go on his channel. It goes back to what you said about Bone Picker. If them women love Bone Picker that much, they would have defended him. If this dude loved black women so much, he'd have these videos out there that aren't going against me, not aren't going against you, aren't going against David. What he would be doing was talking about how great black women are, not sending out tweets talking about some black women are the dumbest bitches on the planet.
And the thing is, if they would have made them videos, they already know them hoes would not respect them. If they stop making videos talking about popular YouTubers and said, you know what, we're going to dedicate these platforms to helping black women and saying positive things, them same hoes that follow them won't even watch their videos. Mm-hmm. They won't. And like I said before, they will big you up as if you're the greatest thing since sliced bread. The guy knew possibilities when he was making his videos toward me. You have some of these same females who couldn't stand me because I dug off into their ass. Probably didn't know I'm a hole in the wall. Now all of a sudden, oh, he's so logical. He's such a great guy. I mean, I've never seen anybody break down this guy the way he did. No, you already know that's not the case because now when he makes videos, you don't even watch those fucking videos. You don't even support his black ass. So it's like, how serious are y'all when it comes down to this shit?
That's why I had to show the nigga with tattoos. I said, look, you put my name in 2 videos. Them 2 videos you did are the biggest videos you have, and they only been up for a few days. He made 2 videos at the exact same time. The one about me had $5 grand. The one without me had 800. This shouldn't happen. Them hoes love you so much, they would watch everything you put out. And then I had to show them the reverse. I do a video about what happened in the news, it gets 10,000 views in one day. I did a video about you, it got 3,000 views in that one day. What does that tell you my audience wants to hear? Not about some nigga that I got a beef with.
Yeah. I mean, this is an example of their integrity and where these women stand. And I've been trying to tell these brothers for the longest, man, these women are not standing with you. And it's about time that you start demanding this. If you want us to start going out making videos in support of y'all need to support those videos more than y'all go out and support whites and damn Asians telling you how big your fat ass is and how your family can protect them. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. The same stereotypes that they say, well, we don't like people, what is the word? What's the word? Objectifying us like this. But that's the same shit. You talking about physical features. Yeah, they got a big ass. I want me some of that big ass. What? You ain't got a problem with that. With an Asian man saying this shit. But you got a problem.
White boy in machine gun.
Oh, yes, I've seen that. I'm chocolate. What?
Let a black dude have said some crap like that. You don't talk about objectifying. He slutified that.
Of course.
Black women give the best head. And she giggled like he
loved it. What? Just listen, man. When I see all this shit taking place, there's just no way in hell I can take many of these black women serious. And once again, I'm gonna make it clear, this ain't all of them. It's not all, because you do have a segment of black women that support black men. But the problem with them is that they don't even step up to the plate and check these females that do what they do. I'm having a problem with somebody else making a video talking or just showing you the shit that these people put up, whether it be on some world star hip hop or whatever. But now, mind you, you're here to defend women, but you're going in on another female just because she agrees with our opinion or whatever. Oh, she's a bitch. She's a hoe. Wait a second. Are you serious?
Yep. That tickles me.
Does that shit? Here you are saying that you want people to defend women, but here you are attacking a woman yourself. Mm-hmm. That's a female tendency. And when you see a man doing that shit, I'll tell you something else, man. I don't take any man seriously that says he's defending black women or any group of women. And this is why when I listen to them make threats, when I listen to y'all make threats and say,
who don't like it, because I say fuck a community that will decide to push its woman out front, let her lead. Mm-hmm. The man be, so, like, listen, one of the defenders of, and I'll talk about this, I got to. One of the defenders of these so-called black women is this guy named Clifford or something like that. That's on what's his name show. Clifford is in his late 40s. He lives with his mom. He does videos in secret and quiet because it's late now and he get in trouble. He called my show. I don't know if you heard it. He called my show after I took the picture with Philly Just. Called my show. 5 in the morning, no lie. I'm wrong for my show being on at 5 in the morning, but that's another story. 5 in the morning, he calls my show. Guess what it says when he calls my show? Yo, man, that was cool with y'all.
Maybe y'all wake up.
Yeah, if it's that big of a damn deal, then literally you wouldn't have to sit there and have the women speak like that. Like, I didn't understand. It's like, you got these queens, and they all got names on there. Afro Queen and Divine Queen, but they calling each other bitches and calling you bitches.
Bitches? What the fuck is a he bitch? I don't get this shit. I've been hearing this for the longest.
I can't call the woman a bitch, but the woman can turn around and call me a bitch. The man that's protecting the woman who's saying don't call women bitches is not only calling me a bitch, but allowing her to call me a bitch. Where's the logic?
There's none. None. And I've been trying to tell that to these brothers, man, listen, there ain't no logic in the shit you're doing. It makes you look fucking ridiculous. There's no logic. It doesn't make sense. Just sit down and analyze it. Remove your emotion for a second and just look at it. Here you are, you're going to do all this and, fuck y'all up. I don't take not a single one of y'all fucking seriously. Because when you don't confront real issues of what exploits black women, there's no way in hell I know, and everyone else who thinks like me knows that you're a bitch. That this is just a front that you putting up trying to impress them. When you won't deal with any of these reality shows, or at least take the time to make a video trying to educate these women on why they should not support this, but you're going to come together and make some videos, or we're going to shut down these accounts, and this is what we're going to do. Man, ain't nobody taking none of you Negroes seriously. That's just the way it works. Nobody.
The effeminized black man is the embarrassment of the black culture and the embarrassment of black society as a whole. And if you want to say there's a black community, which I still say there isn't one, and if there is one, I say fuck it, and I don't give a damn. But you sit and you watch. The women don't like each other. The women can't stand each other because if you look at it, even on that punk show, the women, all they did was bicker with each other most of the damn time. They can't stand each other.
And then they go as far as cursing somebody else up, calling them a bitch, calling them a hoe. I beat that bitch if I seen her in person. I listen to some of that shit. I'm like, wow. So this is how y'all treat each other, but y'all get upset with me if I say hoes or whatever names I could call y'all. Y'all don't have a problem with that. Nah, the thing is, at one point in time, I used to be more, I would curve the mouth and not say certain things, but now when I sit back and look at this, fuck that. I might as well let y'all have it, because y'all don't give a fuck about your own damn image. Mm-hmm. So maybe if I speak about y'all in this manner, maybe it'll make y'all wake up. Maybe more people start waking up and saying, you know what, there's a problem with y'all.